Hey everyone, Pastor George here, and today we're going to continue with our heresy series, and today we are talking about Marcionites, or Marcionism, whatever you want to say. Founded by a guy named Marcion in the early, or the late antiquity period, right after Christianity has become pretty well established. And this is another one of those heresies that lives into today with people thinking, just like with the way people think about things. Just like last time we talked about the Donatists, and how people believe that you have to act a certain way, and if you ever step out of line, you lose your salvation, and there's nothing you can do. Marcionism still exists today. Now, what did Marcion teach? Well, you're gonna hear this all the time, and every time you hear it, you need to shame someone for saying it because it's not true. And it's like one of my big pet peeves. I taught a whole Bible study course trying to debunk this myth, but it still persists because people have these root ways of thinking. And so what it is it's the whole Old Testament God is evil and bad, New Testament God is nice and good, right? It's every time you hear anyone make a contrast between New Testament and Old Testament, you go, wrong. They're the same God, all right? Jesus condemns plenty of people to hell, endless torment, right? Forever. Got to deal with that. You know, it's not everyone's favorite thing, but it's a big part of Jesus' ministry. And in the Old Testament, God also kills people when they break his rules, right? It's almost as if there's justice in the world, and when you break rules, you're punished, all right? I know people don't like that, but that's how it works. And so a guy named Marcion looked at these two things, and because he didn't understand that, he went, oh, that means that the God of the Old Testament must be some evil force. He actually said the God of the Old Testament is in the same category as like the serpent who tricks people in the garden. And he couldn't reconcile it with the New Testament image of Jesus, right? He thought that Jesus was just this nice guy who's giving endless mercy, and so he couldn't fathom the two things, and so he ended up saying that the Old Testament's bad and we need to get rid of it and we should only focus on the New Testament. And of course the church condemned that, and we should still condemn it today because it's bad theology. Not only is it bad reading of Scripture, because it's not true to say that about the God of the Old Testament, who, yes, does punish people pretty severely, but also is incredibly merciful, right? How many times does he forgive? What's the common line that we hear again and again? Slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love, right? If they saw him that way, and those are the people that he was punishing, then, you know, maybe we should see him in that light too, not to be so postmodern with our readings of Scripture. But also in the New Testament, where we have Jesus, who's incredibly loving, incredibly merciful, yet also demands justice, right? And does punish people who disagree with him, right? So it's just these two things cannot be separated from each other. It's part of who God is, right? Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. This is something Christianity has always confessed. And so they got rid of Marcionism, and it crops up. I think it only exists today in popular culture. Obviously, you're not going to have any churches really teaching this, although who knows? As soon as I say that, I'll see some article about how that actually is happening. But as of right now, Marcionism is alive and well, not in church teaching of heretical teaching, but rather in people's hearts. And we got to stamp that out. All right? All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for Culture Thursdays. The election's over, so I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. All right. Peace out, everyone.